In this lesson, we're gonna talk about some of arithmetic progressions. We also gonna do a lot of different examples. So let's get started. Well, the first thing is before we go to those different examples, these are the basic formulas that you guys gonna need when you guys are, when you guys are doing the examples. So the first one is Sn is always, so S means the sum. So the sum is always equals to n over 2, the whole a1 plus an. And then the second one is when we have D, or when we have the common difference or the ratio, not the ratio is actually in the geometry sequence. So when you count the arithmetic sequence, you usually say the common difference. So since we're just gonna subtract it. I actually made a video on the basics of arithmetic sequence and all type of those stuff. So I want you guys to check it out. But on this one, so the second formula will be n over 2 times by the whole 2a1 plus n minus 1 times by d. Since if you guys got the d, or the common difference, you gotta use this formula. So now, I hope you guys have written these formulas, and I hope you guys know these formulas. Just try to be familiar with these formulas, because you're gonna need it all the time. So when you guys are dealing with arithmetic progressions, so try to be familiar with it. So now let's apply these formulas and let's just do it. Let's do some examples. Let's do some different type of examples. Okay, so when we count the first example, our first example says that find the sum of the first 200 natural numbers. Okay, so the type of formula that I want to use is, I just want to use this formula. Sn is equals to n over 2 the whole a1 plus an. So now I just want to use this formula since I don't have any d. And not only for that reason, but this is just a easy way to get the answer by using this formula. So Sn equals to n over 2 the whole a1 plus an. So the question says that natural number. So the natural number starts from 1, and the whole number starts from 0, the integer, the whole type of stuff that you guys have learned, when you guys are in an elementary or in a lower grade. So natural number starts from 1. So for that reason, my a1 will be what? My a1 value will be what? It will be 1. And then an is 200, so I'm gonna say s200 equals to n over 2 means just 200 over 2. So when you divide 200 by 2, you're gonna get 100. So 100 times by a1 is 1, and plus an is just 200. So this will be 200. So the sum will be s200 will be what? It will be 100 times by 200 plus 1 is 201. So this is it. And then my last answer will be, or the sum of 200 will be what? When you just multiply 100 by the 201, you're gonna get 20,100. So this will be your answer. This is actually a comma, so my answer will be what? My answer will be 20,100. So this will be my answer. So I hope you guys get the concept. So this is how you do it. If you guys have this type of example or question, this is how you do it. So now let's go to some other type of examples, and let's just see some different examples. Okay, so when we count this one is a different example. So given the arithmetic sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, and then it says that find the sum of 30 or 30. So what I want to do is I just want to use the second formula, or Sn equals to n over 2 the whole 2a1 plus n minus 1 times by d. And then my Sn value, I'm looking for 30. So for that reason, it will be a30 equals to, when you divide 30 by 2, you're gonna get 15. And then 2 times by a1, well, a1 is this one. A1 will be what? It will be 2 times by what? Times by 3. So this is my a1 value. And then plus n minus 1. So when you subtract 1 from 30, you're gonna get what? You're gonna get 29. And lastly, what about D? Well, my D value will be, since this is arithmetic sequence, my common difference. So when you subtract 6 or this value from 3, you're gonna get not this value. Actually, you're gonna have to subtract 3 from 6. So when you subtract 3 from 6, you're gonna get 3. Now let's just do the whole multiplication stuff. So it will be the sum of certain numbers. It will be 15, the whole 2 times by 6, 2 times by 3 is 6, and plus 29 times by 3 is 87. So lastly, it will be S30 equals to 15 times by 87 plus 6 is 93. And when you multiply 15 by 93, you're gonna get 1,395. And this will be your last answer. So this is how you do it. It's like, this is so easy if you guys are using this formula that I showed you. So if you guys use this formula when you guys have this type of example, it will be easy for you because all you have to do is just substitute the D's and the A1 in the N. So, and then you're gonna get your last answer, which is 1,395. So this is all you have to do. So now let's do the second example. I mean the last one, or the last example. Okay, so the last example says that find the sum of 20 terms whose general term is an equals to 3n. So we don't have, or they don't give us any an, they don't give us any a1 or d, so we have to find those numbers. So I just want to say that 3n means, just let me substitute 1. So 3 times by 1 will be 3. So 3 times by 2, it will be 6. So this is how it goes. So if this is how it goes, my A1 value will be what? It will be 3. So A1 will be 3. This actually looks for this. So my A1 value will be what? It will be 3. And then the second thing, or the other thing that I need is, since it says the sum of 20 terms, I just want to find the value of 20. So I'm gonna do 3 times by 20. So 3 times by 20 is 60. So I just need these two values. And if I got these two values, it will be so easy for me to find the 20 term, or the sum of the 20 terms. So the sum of the 20 terms will be what? It will be Sn equals to n over 2, the whole A1 plus An. So since I got these two values, just let me erase this thing. So A1 is 3, and also my 20 term, or A20, is what? It's just 60. So these are the two values. So if I get these two values, it will be so easy for me. So now what I want to do is just Sn, or the sum will be what? The sum will be 20 over 2 is just 10. And the whole A1 is this one. So I'm going to say 3. And 3 plus An is also this one. So it will be 60. And then Sn will be what? Sn will be 10 times by 60, or 60 plus 3, it will be 63. And when you multiply this, you're gonna get 330. And this will be your last answer. So this one will be your last answer. So this is it, and this is all you have to do when you guys have this type of questions within the arithmetic progression. So this is all you have to do. Just follow these procedures that we've done, or that we've seen. So thanks for watching, guys. And I got a lot of other videos on arithmetic sequence. I made a video on the basics of arithmetic sequence. I made a video on some kind of like some tough questions on arithmetic sequence, or how to find D and also A1. And I also made another video or a lot of other videos on geometric sequence. I want you guys to check it out. So, but for this video, we're done, and thanks for watching and have a good day.